Championship. Race 4, Happy Valley, and they're off. And Jade Pins, Nordic Star, both a little slow out of the machine. Ray's favourite pushing forward with All Lucky. They're in search of the lead. Travel Guide's going forward deeper out, but he can't lead. Schnitzel Kid pushing through from Absolute Fantasy. Past the post, and Ray's favourite will get down to the lead and has it. Joint leader now with All Lucky, who poses the question to him. He wants to push on here, Purton. Travel Guide going up 3 wide to make a line of 3. And then Absolute Fantasy, Schnitzel Kid, Expectator, Riyadh off the track from Auspicious Start the rail. 2 back to Ho Wong Choi. 2.5 Jade Pins, King on Earth, and Nordic Star is last. 28.2 is the lead section. And All Lucky wanted to kick through and hold out Travel Guide, and that's the case, and they're generating some speed. All Lucky leads Travel Guide a neck. 2 back to Ray's favourite, Absolute Fantasy. Schnitzel Kid gets a lovely run, followed then by Expectator, who gets into the 1x1 now for White. Then Auspicious Start from Riyadh. Jade Pins has got well back for Williams. So too Ho Wong Choi, King on Earth, and Nordic Star. Inside the 600. And All Lucky and Travel Guide, who won this race last year, stride together. Ray's favourites got the sit on them for Chadwick as they come to the turn. Absolute Fantasy, Schnitzel Kid, Expectator pushed on now by White. Lemaire comes wide on Riyadh as they corner in. All Lucky and Travel Guide still locked together. Travel Guide gets the better. Absolute Fantasy quickly out. Ryan Moore pushing him now, takes him to the lead with 100 to go. Schnitzel Kid closing, Expectator and Riyadh. It's Absolute Fantasy in front from Travel Guide. Expectator and Schnitzel Kid, and Moore will take the second leg. Absolute Fantasy, important photo for second. Expectator or Travel Guide, little in it, and Schnitzel Kid fourth. Then Jade Pins, Ho Wong Choi, Ray's favourite, Nordic Star. Riyadh covered ground, Auspicious Start, King on Earth, and All Lucky finished along last. Ryan Moore from Douglas White and Tom Keeley. So that's the result here in the second leg. Absolute Fantasy, Me Choi and Ryan Moore, number 4. Started at $37. Well, the pace in this leg was a little more solid. They did ease it up, but they got going a little bit quicker. And Ryan Moore had a lovely sit from barrier number 4. Race 4, barrier 4, number 4. Absolute Fantasy from Expectator, who's got there for second, ahead of Travel Guide third, and Moreira's run fourth on Schnitzel Kid, ahead of Pellier on Ho Wong Choi.